Good evening, everybody. Sorry it's a little bit late tonight to do the meditation. It's 8:30, 25 to 9 in England, and it's 9:30, 25 to 10 in Switzerland, in Geneva. But obviously, we're an hour ahead, so really it's an hour behind, and we all get confused with the time change. Anyway, I hope you're all okay. I hope you've had a lovely, lovely Sunday. I hope you've had a jolly good rest. And I hope you're all taking care of yourselves. So I'm going to do tonight's meditation. We all need to send healing to the earth at the moment. So welcome, Helen. Welcome, Monica. I apologise, it's a little bit late. I've just been sending healing to a friend. And yeah. Welcome, Jane, as well. So if any of you at any time have any themes that you want me to focus on in relation to the meditation, some of you might have physical pains. We can do, hi Sarah, we can do some healing in relation to physical pain and well-being. We can do some meditation to open the heart center. We can do some meditation for confidence, for self-care, self-love. You can do meditations for pretty much anything, really. I think, at the moment we all know, we're all learning that laughter is the best thing for the immune system, and obviously the fear that's going about with the news and everything else isn't helping anybody. If any of you are wondering why I've got glasses on my head, actually, one of my very, very dear friends was watching this morning. Hi, Wendy. And she said, please, will you put your hair out of your face? Because I want to see your face. Because obviously she hasn't seen me because, I've been out of England and I've been travelling around India and everything. I just thought it was really, really funny. Hi, Jana. Hi, Jackie. So yeah, I thought I would make you laugh with my sunglasses because these are actually Peter Sanderson's. See, they look quite cool, don't they? So yeah, Daphne was just, because my hair needs cutting. So yeah, hiya Mark, I haven't seen you for ages. It's funny, isn't it? A friend of mine said he's going to look like Robinson Crusoe by the time he comes out of this. She's really funny. I know there's been so many funny things on Facebook, 2 months in quarantine and we've all got hair down our faces and hair down our backs, and it is quite funny, really. Hi, Tina. So, yeah, in relation to the meditation, think about what you guys want. Think about how best you want me to use this time to help you. Meditation has been used for a millennia, and it's just about getting into a quiet space. I ran a meditation group for 6 years. Obviously, I'm a qualified hypnotherapist and psychotherapist. So I'm aware that it's absolutely amazing. Hi, Mark. It's lovely to have you on board. Isn't it amazing how we're all managing to connect because we've got more time? I've spoken to a very, very dear friend this afternoon. I've spoken to my sister-in-law. I messaged my son. Oh, it's been amazing. And I managed to watch a musical as well on Netflix, which really cheered me up. So at the moment, because of everything that people are going through, and obviously it is quite an overwhelming, stressful time, evening saffron, it's quite a challenge for all of us, to be honest. Hi, Suzanne. And I think we need to recognise that. We need to just slow the pace down. We need to be patient with ourselves. You might find that people that you love are just behaving a little bit maybe irrationally, or maybe they're angsty, or maybe they're a bit snappy. A lot of people are worried about what their future is, and at the moment none of us know how long we're going to be in quarantine or self-isolation. And the key is patience. None of us want to be patient. None of us want to kind of have a challenge in patience and trust. Hi, Juanita. Hi, Dawn. We don't like patience. Hi, Eileen. Welcome aboard to all of us. So you know, patience is not something we take lightly, and at the moment we're all being given this time to rest, to take care of ourselves. I know some of you do work in the NHS, and Mark, I'm wondering if you're kind of classed as a key worker, you know, rescuing vehicles. Hi Sylvia, off the M6 or wherever else they might be stranded. So, yeah, just if you've got any ideas for the meditation, we can do peace, forgiveness, let go. We're all letting go all the time. One of the things in Reiki is that we say, you know, you're healing and peeling all the time. You heal one layer. Hi, Jennifer. We heal one layer of pain, and you know, it gives way for another healing level to come up. And I think it's just lovely that we get given that space where we can, you know, find what it really is underneath all the layers. Hi, Emma. Because we have so many layers of just crap and stuff. Hi, Tracy. And all of the she did that, he did that, my teacher at school used to put me down and it's not my confidence and I can't do it now. Hi, Judy. And you know what? Life sometimes doesn't seem fair, but as we get to adulthood, we have to decide, is it worth still playing out the story, like I said this morning? Hi, babes. Hi, Sheena. And everything is a decision. Sometimes we don't even realise we're making decisions. Hi, Jill. Hi. I haven't seen you for ages. So, you know, decision making is not easy. Hi, Gail. We're always making decisions. Do we brush our teeth? Do we have chicken for tea? Do we have beef for tea? I'm vegetarian, so it's either fish or vegetables. You know, we don't realise how many decisions we make in one single day. Shall I read this book? Shall I read that book? Most of you that know me know that I have about 6 books on the go at once. And yes, I do remember what's in all of them. Occasionally I just have 1 or 2. While I've been travelling, I've been very limited. So, you know, think about the decisions you've made today. You had to decide what time to get up. Hopefully you've had a shower or a bath. You know, I will be sniffing you later. Hi, Paul. You know, Paul might be deciding what beautiful flavours of chocolate he's going to make in the future. I don't know. If you've not tried Paul's chocolate, I am one of his favourite customers, even from afar. And the thought of the tonka bean chocolate, just wow, it's amazing. But anyway, so let's get down to the meditation. Please put your ideas on here. Please private message me if you want. If you've never done meditation before, this is going to be what's called a guided meditation. So I'm not just going to create the space and then go quiet and, you know, then the ego mind, for those of you that are not used to meditating, is just going to go, jabba, 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 you should be doing the washing, cooking, ironing, cleaning, what are you doing this for, you're not good enough, and all the crap that the ego mind is capable of doing. And one thing, just before I get started, that I want you to think about is, because we all struggle with this, come on, let's get real. Hi, Shan. The ego mind it's there, it's necessary. Your ego mind is actually your protector mind. So do always acknowledge it. Don't try and, you know, hide or pretend your ego mind isn't a part of you, because it is, okay? But the ego mind, just like a child who gets out of control, or a car when we go too fast, or a bike when we're going downhill, is going to race if you don't put the brakes on, if you don't slow things down. So, you know, we need to take control of our own thoughts, of our own conscious, of our own superconscious. So what I'm going to do is do a meditation with you, and I'm going to do a guided meditation, so I'll be talking you all through this. Hi, Russ. Hi, Lavender. My granddaughter's on. It would be lovely, and you know, you can let Lavender watch this if you want, Russ. I was going to do a meditation for the inner child anyway, so we might all be going swimming in the water with the mermaids, you know, I don't know yet. We might all be going climbing trees and sliding down the branches and let our inner child be free. Because if you watch children, and I adore my granddaughters, I really, really do, you know, and that's been a big thing for me, being away from them. And Lavender will tell you that I love it to bits, and Eve and Rose, and oh, they're all amazing. Esme, Apathy Grace, little Raffy Pops. And I haven't met Phoebe yet. And I have another granddaughter as well. And I just feel very, very blessed. You know, they just bring so much joy to me. But we all forget the inner child. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Catherine. You know, you watch a child. Raffy was in the bath the other day. Hi, Jan. And she was laughing and giggling, and the pair of them were squirting those rubber things at one another, you know, and Lavender squirting at Raffy, and Raffy squirting at the other one, you know. And if you watch a child, forgive me, I don't know the stats, and they count how many times a child laughs, and then they count how miserable us adults are, and we don't laugh. Hi, Helen. And surely one thing that this has taught all of us, hi, Michaela, is to laugh more, because it is so important. Come on. How many of us can say that we laugh too much? I was belly laughing before. IT is not my strong point. And a friend of mine said he'd help me out with IT, so I was on the phone to Dickon. And I had trouble the other day trying to load up a new Dropbox, because Daniel was sending me a big file because he'd done a new business card. And I could not for the life of me get this new Dropbox sorted out, because the old email was in the laptop. So anyway, Dickon had a look before, and he was talking to the computer, which I bet all of you have done. And he was going, "You stupid thing, I didn't ask you to do that. Why are you doing that?" And I thought, it's not just me. And I just sat there and I have giggled for the last hour and a half or even 2 hours. And it's just been an amazing afternoon. I watched Mamma Mia this afternoon. And you know what? Laughter is the best tonic. You do your research, you know, especially when you belly laugh. When you laugh so much that your belly hurts, it's the best feeling in the world. And, you know, I've been putting funny videos out there. I've asked many of you this afternoon if you want to join a WhatsApp group where I am just putting funny videos on and positive mental attitude quotes and different things. It's so important. Be aware of what you're focusing on at the moment. Don't focus on the news and all the garbage that's going around. We all know the power of the news and the media, and they make half of it up. But anyway, I'm going to move on from that very, very swiftly. Hi, Denise. And what I want you to do is just learn to trust yourself. Yeah, thank you, Russ, for that. Hi, Samantha. Hi, Jackie. So what I want you to do is be aware that it's going to be a guided meditation. And hi, Chloe. So I'm going to talk you through the meditation now. Obviously, you can rewatch these FaceTime videos. So, you know, recommend them to your friends if you get something out of them, because the more people meditate, what actually happens is your energy field will get bigger. It will expand. I've had the honour, hi Hazel, of looking at people's energy field when they're meditating, because I see the aura and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So when we meditate, we call it increasing our vibration. It means the aura gets bigger. It means it vibrates more. Now, as the cells vibrate, you've got lymph, L-Y-M-P-H, which is the part of your blood cells that carries the immune system, the T cells and the white blood cells. So if you have more lymph flowing and you have more of a vibration and more of a movement between your cells, then as the lymph starts to move, it starts to carry away a lot of, hi Samantha, it starts to carry away a lot of the toxins in the blood. And the more you increase your vibration, be it through laughing or many other things, hi Hazel, then, you know, once we start moving lymph more, it may be that you go to the toilet more, but you're going to release the toxins. As you release the toxins, there's more energy flowing through the body, and you get the general idea. It starts building more momentum, you feel better, you feel lighter, you feel brighter. So getting your lymph to move is a great thing, and many of you have heard of, you know, lymphoma and cancers where it gets, you know, into the lymph ducts and things like that, into the lymph glands. the more you laugh, the more your lymph is going to move. The more you do meditation, the more you increase your vibration, the more you eat healthy, the more you exercise, yoga, tai chi, whatever exercise you choose to do, will get the lymph moving to one way or another. Equally, as I've said to you before, you can tap all the way around the body. That just gets the cells moving. And, once you get the lymph moving, you hopefully will feel a lot better. Now, on a vibrationary note, if all of our energies get bigger and brighter rather than shrink, when we get sad, the energy field shrinks. When we meditate, the energy expands because we're tuning in to what we call the higher self or the superconscious or the subconscious. But the superconscious is really the soul. And what you do when you meditate, you get in touch with that bigger aspect of yourself. Now, as you get in touch with that bigger aspect of yourself, you start using parts of the brain that you have not previously used, or if you've already started using it, you're going to attract more and more and more. So the more meditation you do start becoming more creative, more intuitive. You become more in tune with yourself. You become more aware of your physical body, the food your body actually wants you to eat, the drinks it wants you to drink. And it's about listening. Prayer is when we kind of say whatever God or Allah, Mohammed, the universe, whatever way, shape or form, whatever you believe in, that's when we pray, that's when we're talking. But when we meditate, we are the listener. And I mentioned this morning about the power of listening. How many of us genuinely listen? Come on. We don't listen all the time, or, only when we're present, only when we're not stressed. I bet many of you out there are looking at your lives now, at the stress that you've had, and thinking, what the heck was that about? We are all going to come out of this better people. That is the hope. But the more we increase our vibration, if you have 10 people with energy fields that are not very big, because of stress, they don't meditate, blah, blah, blah. That's energy in and of itself. But you have 10 people whose energy expands, and I'm talking like, 5D, and that goes all the way around the body. You've got some powerful, peaceful warriors. If any of you have read the book, hi Dawn, nice to see you. If any of you have read the book, The Way of the Peaceful Warrior, it's a magical, magical book. And it is based on a true story, I'm pretty sure the author is Dan Millman. I might be wrong on that. For what it's worth, there is a free YouTube film with Nick Nolte. I think it's called The Way of the Peaceful Warrior. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it is. It is a really, really good film. The quality is good. It's just, it's a bit of a freebie on YouTube. And it's just about tuning into the energy, tuning into what we don't see. Because we've got air in the room. If I didn't have air in the room, I'd be passed out on the floor. But we can't see it. We have gravity, but we can't see it. Just because we can't see it does not mean it's not there. We can't see the ley lines. It doesn't mean they're not there. We can't see magnetism. But we know if we put an iron filing by a magnet, we don't need to see that energy, but we can see it in force. So there's so many things. Hi, Emma. That we can't see, but it doesn't mean they're not there. And when you meditate, your energy will get stronger, it will get brighter, you'll feel better. Some days, even the most experienced meditator, the mind will wander off somewhere. It's quite normal. A bit like dieting, you have a bad day, you get back on and start again the next day. It's okay. So the fact is that we berate ourselves so much. I don't know if it's a British thing or a worldwide thing. It's been interesting seeing different cultures. Wherever I've been, the wife's whinging about the husband's whinging about the wife, the mother's whinging about the kids. It's the same old, and does he love me? Does he not? Are we going to be okay in the marriage? Are we going to get married? Same things. Whatever culture you're in, it's been quite incredible, really. So once you listen, once you learn to meditate, you're actually in a more quiet space. So all of those thoughts, you just don't they don't take your energy away. They just allow you to be more focused and more peaceful. So really, anyone on any kind of journey, be it spiritual or not, you don't have to do spiritual meditations. You can meditate and take control of your breathing. So I'm going to do a meditation on the inner child, just to help you laugh more, just to help you connect with your inner child, because we've all got one. I let mine roam freely. My son-in-law will tell you that I am absolutely stupid with my granddaughters. I do admit that every now and again I've got them in trouble, not through their fault, but probably mine, through being really silly. And I am so proud to be called a silly grandma. That is the biggest compliment of all. At least I'm not boring. But think of where in your life you can laugh more, where in your life you can shine more, because we all need to shine. That goes for all of us, And don't think I have all the answers to everything, because I haven't. I'm still on a learning curve. I'm just doing the best with what I've got. So, just be aware of where you're sitting if you've not meditated before. So for those of you, I know there's a few of you here who are very experienced meditators. I'm going to start at the bottom up, and then you're all going to get the bonus of this, okay? Remember, you can watch this again. You must always use your wisdom and discernment. I know there's some very, very, very good meditations on YouTube. Hi, Sharon. I know Deborah was very, very kind. Deborah Campbell, she's put some sound bath meditations together. I think she said she was going to tag me in. I've just been so busy today talking to friends and family. I've just not had a chance to have a look. And I was singing away to Mamma Mia as well. So yeah, I've had a really nice afternoon. So think about what you want. Any ideas, any suggestions for meditation, anything you're working through. We can do a let go and move on meditation, which can be quite amazing in and of itself. Just put your ideas down there. I can take you down to a beach. I can take you down to a log cabin. I can take you on a holiday on Aladdin's magic carpet if you want. We all need a holiday, don't we? So, yeah, I can take you to a Alice in Wonderland tea party with your best friends, whatever's right for you. So what I'm going to do is start the meditation, welcome all of you this lovely Sunday evening. And so just get yourself comfy. It is preferable when you do meditation that you sit straight in the chair. The reason for that is because your chakras, they run from the crown, the higher crown, to the base of the spine, which is where the coccyx is. So the coccyx is the tailbone of the spine. So if you can sit straight, it is always better. If you can't, don't worry about it. Some people prefer to lie down. That's also fine. You might prefer to just, slob out on the couch. Do what's right for you, I'm not the meditation place. I've no intention of doing that, because you all know what's best for you. Make sure you're warm. I've just put this around me, and then, I can take it off if I get too warm, and I can just let it go. I will be sending healing to all of you. It's kind of something that I just do naturally. So all of you will also get some healing through this meditation, and I know a few of you have already given me some healing requests to do, which I will also do during the meditation, and I will also do afterwards. If you've put candles on or incense, please obviously use safety precautions. A little bit of incense sometimes can fall on the floor, and it has been known to set fires. Hi Louise. If you've got tea lights, make sure they're on a plate. I didn't know this, but I have a friend who's a fireman, and he was saying that the tea lights, the metal at the bottom, as they go down, can get very hot, and it would set a bath, one of the fiberglass or plastic baths, on fire, and nicely burnt the bathroom. So yeah, candles are great, but please just use a little bit of sensibility. Hi Daphne. Hi Nikki. So get yourselves comfortable. If you want to just, get a scarf or a throw, if you want to get a blanket, put some socks on, whatever. be aware of candles and safety. If you may well fall asleep, because that's always a possibility, you know, if you want to go and lock the doors, mind you, some of you may not have gone out all day anyway, but yeah, we're in strange times. But just get yourselves comfortable, and we'll just start with breath. So just take a breath in, and when you're ready, just release. So just breathe out. So generally the best thing to do is breathe in for 3 and release that breath for 6. Breathe in for 2 and release that breath for 4. And if you're ever stressed, just go to your breath. It's the first thing that will calm you down. Breathe in for 3. Breathe out for 6. Breathe in for 2. Breathe out for 4. Breathe in for 3 and breathe out for 6. And I want you to imagine that you're in a violet flame, a beautiful, delicate purple violet flame. And just put yourself in that flame. And just allow that flame to be all around you. Just visualize a flame around you. If you don't want to visualize a flame, you can visualize a rainbow. Maybe you visualize many different flames. There is no wrongs, no rights here. It's all about you. Plain and simple. It is all about you. And just breathe that energy in and breathe out. And as you take your attention to your breath, don't worry if the monkey mind, if the ego mind has already started chattering at you. Just, yeah, okay, monkey mind, it's okay. Your monkey mind will give you all sorts of nonsense. You shouldn't be meditating, you should be washing the curtains, you should be cleaning the glass, you should be reading the book, you should have gone to bed. All those things, just let the monkey mind just carry on, just acknowledge it. Yeah, okay, monkey mind, you just carry on. Just focus back on your breathing. Like I said, you fall off the bike, you get back on. You fail at the diet, you start again the next day. So just back to your breath. Breathe in for 4. And hold that breath for 8. Feel that violet flame or that rainbow or many, many tiny flames around you. Just put yourself in a violet bubble. You don't have to put yourself in a violet flame. The violet flame is a very, very, very sacred flame. And it's one of the most powerful ways to get into meditation. But if it's not right for you, that's fine. Because this is all about you. Every one of you watching this is different. You need to honour that. I need to honour that. Now just feel your body just begin to slow down. Just feel the mind just slow down. Some of you may feel and become aware of your heart center, your heart chakra. The heart chakra in meditation will often begin to unfold. The heart chakra is very much like a lotus or a rose. And gradually each of the petals begins to open, one by one, piece by piece. And just let the heart center open. Sometimes there can be an uncomfortable feeling or a stiffness or even a slight pain or discomfort. We are in a society that is academic, patriarchal, and the heart is allowing you to go into your divine feminine, and that goes for men as well. It's not just about being women. There are many women who are maybe too masculine, but we need to balance the masculine and the feminine. Whether we are male, whether we are female, it's completely irrelevant. bring your attention back to your breath. Just bring your attention to your heart. Just bring your attention to the front of the heart. Now the chakras are also at the back of the heart. We tend, as far as I understand it, to have about 3/4 of our energy at the front of the chakra and about 25% at the back. If any of you want to correct me on that, I don't know, but that is my intuition. Just breathe in, and I want you to imagine an energy at the front of your heart. I know physically you're going to breathe in through the nose or the mouth, but I want you to imagine breathing into the heart, and I want you to imagine the heart like a beautiful rose or a beautiful lotus. And maybe that's not been opened for quite some time. Maybe there's dust or dirt or grime or something between the petals. And I want you to just very gently, just imagine just blowing away the cobwebs, blowing away the dirt, blowing away the dust. Just let it go, allow it to go, will it to go. Just breathe that energy in. Just breathe in that energy. Breathe in through the heart and breathe out. And allow your heart center to just open. And maybe just like a water lily flower or a rose or any flower that you choose, this is your meditation. There's no wrongs and right. It doesn't matter if you are somewhere completely different. I am holding the space for all of you. Don't worry if you're wandered off into visualizing that you're on the park or you're on a yacht somewhere. There's no rights and wrongs. This is a time of peace and relaxation. However and wherever you choose to be is up to you. And for those of you that are in the heart, just allow yourself to allow time for that rose or that lotus to open. Maybe it's already open. Maybe you can see a smiley face in there. Maybe it's a younger version of you. Maybe it's the inner child. Maybe as a youngster, maybe as a baby. Maybe you see a different child that's not you. There's no wrongs and rights. Maybe it's a cartoon character. Maybe it's a favourite toy that you had as a child. Maybe a panda or a dolly, or it could be anything. There's no wrongs or rights. But what I want you to do is just go inside of yourself. Give yourself permission to tune in to that inner child, to the part of you that knows how to laugh, to that part of you that knows exactly how to have fun. We talk about the innocence of children. And if you watch children, they are completely in the moment. They don't care about the future. For any of you with children now, they're not bothered how long they're at home. They might be missing the friends, but they're just in the moment. If the colouring, if the crayoning, that is what they are doing. They're not thinking about the washing, shopping, cooking, ironing, cleaning. They're not thinking about the bills that need to be paid. They are children in the moment. If they laugh, they barely laugh. If they smile, they do it genuinely. And maybe your inner child, be it the little boy or the little girl, is dancing. Maybe they're already singing. Maybe they're in a sand pit playing with the sand. Maybe they're on the park. But for now, what I'd like you to do is visualize you're in a beautiful playground with some beautiful swings. There's some slides. There's some tunnels. There's many, many, many things. And just visualize and just feel what's right for you. And just allow yourself to be. Maybe you're playing football. Maybe you're with a group of friends. Maybe you're playing badminton or tennis or ping pong. Maybe there's a paddling pool and some toys, some inflatable toys in the paddling pool. You're perfectly safe. There's many lifeguards on duty. And if you don't like deep water, there's just shallow water. And you can splash each other. There's water pistols. It's a beautiful sunny day. And just let your vivid, powerful, creative imagination take you wherever you want it to take you. Just let it be. Allow it to be, will it to be. Just let it be. Maybe you can hear your inner child or hear the children or whatever and whoever is with you in the meditation. Maybe you can hear them laughing as well. Give yourself permission to laugh. Give yourself permission to have fun. Give yourself permission to be the real you under all the masks, under all the layers. Every single one of you has a right to be happy. Every single one of you has a right to be safe, to feel secure. And just tune into that child. And I want you to imagine holding hands with that child, maybe guiding that mini you, or however you perceive your child. Maybe you remember a favourite toy when you were little. Maybe you place the toy in the swing or at the top of the slide and catch the toy when it comes down. Maybe your child goes to the top of the slide and slides down. Just feel into that energy. Just be in that space. Just be in that place. You have a right to be happy. You have a right to shine. You have a right to be heard. And now I'd like you to invite your best friend. With their inner child, or just the inner child of your best friend. Maybe a best friend from school, maybe someone you've long forgotten, maybe an invented, imaginary best friend. Maybe some of you had an imaginary, invisible best friend. This is your meditation. Go wherever it takes you. Maybe you're in one of those ball ponds. Maybe you're still in the paddling pool, or maybe you're playing in the sand pit. Maybe there's a little stream where you can go and catch tadpoles and minnows. Maybe you're happy just to sit on the grass, watching the ladybirds. Maybe you're on the climbing frame. Maybe you're just listening to the sound of the leaves in the trees. Maybe you're colouring or drawing, or maybe you're taking photographs. And just give yourself permission to connect with your inner child. Just like putting the pieces of a jigsaw together. Just like hooking a train and the carriage of the train together. Just like the links between a gold chain. Just link it together. So that you and your inner child, maybe all the other children in the playground, or maybe there's just the two of you, maybe there's just one of you. Maybe you're also with a favourite grandparent, or a favourite big brother or big sister. Maybe you're with your parent. This is your meditation. Your vivid, powerful, creative imagination will take you wherever you need to go. And just look into the eyes of your inner child. Just imagine the adult version of you can help the inner child. Imagine all the things a child would need to get through life. Imagine they've got a little rucksack or a little wooden basket or a picnic box with all the things that we would love to have known then that we didn't know. A child needs hope, trust, faith, peace, patience. If a parent or an adult or someone tells us off for climbing too high up a tree, a child has no understanding of what might happen to them if they fall down from the tree, just as we need to keep a baby safe from fire or from falling from the top of the stairs. But if we shout or if we tell the child off, then the child will maybe be disappointed or cry, and yet we've done it for the right reason as the adult. And this is where misconceptions, misunderstandings, miscommunication can be profound, because children don't have that understanding. And at any time your inner child has been hurt, just imagine you can look into their eyes and imagine you can take that all away. And if you want to just blow it away like you would blow away a cobweb. Or you would maybe visualize a cloth cleaning a piece of glass or a mirror. Cleaning on those memories, cleaning on all those dark spaces, on all those parts of the heart that are maybe full of pain or upset or something else. Just feel into that energy. Just be at complete peace with that energy. Imagine what it would feel like to be lighter and brighter. Imagine what it would feel like to have shoulders that were completely loose. Imagine what it would feel like to be loved just like that little child. When you can give that child love, unconditional love. Love without any expectations, attachments or conditions. Where you can love that child for everything that child is and for everything that child can be. Where you can encourage that child. Think of what that child needs in the toolbox. Encouragement, enthusiasm, inspiration. That child needs to be heard she or he deserves to be heard. And just think of a time, maybe as a child, when you were really, really happy, when you were really, really contented. Maybe you were in a music concert. Maybe you were just sat up a tree. Maybe you were at a family holiday on the beach. Maybe you were just reading your favourite book. Maybe you were just colouring on the garden, colouring at the table. Maybe you were watching fish in an aquarium or in a pond. There are no rights and wrongs here, because all of you have a right to your own precious memories. And just breathe in the energy and breathe out. Just breathe in that energy and breathe out. And allow yourself to be at peace. And as you look into the eyes of that child, look at that child's peace. And if we have peace as adults, we can share that peace with our children. If we have no peace, but we do have peace because our inner child knows what peace is. Whether it's a newborn baby, whether it's only a few months old, whether it's a toddler, whether it's 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, a child knows peace. Every child on the planet has a right to be at peace. Every one of you as adults has a right to be at peace. But often we've forgotten what it's like to be at peace for many different reasons. It's not about the past. It's about this very moment in time, right now, right here. And I want you to be aware of that feeling of peace, that feeling of connection with your inner child. And wherever you feel that feeling of connection, that feeling of peace in your body, make it bigger. Make it bigger. Make it even bigger than that. And even bigger than that. Make it 10 times bigger, 20 times bigger, 30 times bigger. Maybe it's already surrounding you. And as you feel that feeling of peace, I want you to rub your first finger and your thumbs together. Or just rub your thumbs together. And even if you don't want to do it, maybe your body's so relaxed, I just want you to visualize that you're rubbing your thumbs together, or your first finger and your thumbs together. Just visualize that. And just feel that feeling of peace, harmony, grace. Just feel it. You have a right to feel peace. This world has a right to be at peace, and the peace starts with us. It is not outside of us, it is within us. All of us can find the peace within when we listen. And just keep rubbing your fingers together and your thumbs together and feel the peace. And just take one moment what it would be like if you had grown up in a world of peace. If you had grown up in a world that was respectful of Mother Earth, that was connected to Mother Earth. Just imagine how that would be. And just be aware of what it would be like if the whole world was at peace. Just imagine what it would be like for a world without pollution, for a world where we respected each other, for a world where we respected the oceans, the mountains, the rivers, the trees. But most of all, we respected ourselves. Where everything on the planet had value, the flowers, the trees, the oceans. Where we may well build houses, but where we ask Mother Earth's permission. And just allow that feeling of peace to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And imagine when you start the day tomorrow that peace is going to be with you. Imagine when you go to bed this evening that peace is going to be with you. It's part of you. It always was. We've just forgotten because it's got lost among the layers of just stuff, baggage, call it what you will. But it's time to resurrect the peace. It's time to remember and reconnect and embrace peace. And just for a moment, if you want to, put your hands on your heart center. If you're relaxed, then just visualize that your hands are on your heart center. But I want you to imagine that your house, your apartment, wherever you are, the room that you're in, whatever household you live in, just visualize that everything is at peace, that every one of you is at peace. Imagine there'd always been peace between you, your partner, your loved ones, your children, your siblings. Imagine that world at peace. Because all any of us want at this moment in time is a world of peace. But remember, the peace starts within ourselves, not outside of ourselves. Find your peace. You have a right to your peace. Don't worry if you can't find it, it's in there. The mere fact that you joined this session this evening, the mere fact you joined the meditation, the mere fact that you're ready to make a difference to yourself, you have taken this time out for you. We have all been given this time out, or most of us have. I know some are working very, very hard. But feel that peace. You have a right to that peace. And imagine your household, your home, whatever it is, a tent, a caravan, a camper van, a log cabin, a beautiful house, a mansion, an apartment, a villa. Whatever your home is, fill it with love, fill it with light, fill it with peace. And I want you to visualize tomorrow's start of the day filled with peace. I want you to visualize tomorrow where you can embrace peace. And imagine if your life was more peaceful. Imagine if you can make more peace with yourself, more peace with other people, more peace with your household, whether you live on your own or whether you live with others. But make peace. Because the more all of us begin to focus on peace, simple quantum physics, simple law of attraction, the more that peace is going to spread across the world, I promise you. Peace and love are the greatest of energies, and they will spread like a ripple on a pond. And just embrace that peace. Embrace that feeling. And for any of you at all in any physical pain, just imagine wherever that physical pain is, be it in the neck or shoulders or a headache or backache, anything. Just fill that area with peace. You have a right to be at peace. This whole world, this whole planet has a right to be at peace. And I'm just going to leave you with that thought before I close the meditation. So I'm just going to go quiet now for 1 or 2 minutes, just to leave you in that space to think about peace. I'll close the meditation in 1 or 2 minutes. Embrace your peace. You have a right to be at peace. You always did. You just forgot. Feel that peace. Just feel that peace. Be aware of where you feel it in your body. Is it in the heart? Is it in the throat? Is it in one of the chakras, or is it somewhere completely different? For each one of you, it may be slightly different. There's no rights, there's no wrongs here. Maybe it's in the whole of your body. But allow that peace to be in all of your household. In all of your homes, you all have a right to divine peace. You always did, you just forgot. And I want you to imagine what life is going to be like if we had a world full of peace. Imagine your day starting peacefully tomorrow. Whatever you're doing, imagine carrying that feeling of peace through the day. And if any of you are still rubbing the thumbs together, or the thumbs and the first finger, then just carry on doing that. And at any given moment in time, if you need to feel the peace, then just feel it. That's all you need to do, just feel it. So I'm going to close the meditation now. If some of you want to stay in meditation, that's perfectly fine. It's entirely up to you. For those of you that want to just take a few deep breaths in, just breathe that energy in. And just take 3 deep breaths in and breathe in. When you're ready, just breathe out. And just breathe in. When you're ready, breathe out. Don't worry if any of you start coughing or burping or sneezing. It's energy releasing. It's actually really good because it means you've let go of something. And all of us are letting go of just stuff, emotional baggage, call it what you will, just let it go, allow it to go, will it to go. And when you're ready, just begin to move your feet on the floor, wriggle your toes, lift your toes, then your heel, lift your toe, then your heel. Roll your shoulders, left and right, or both together. Squeeze your fingers together. Just be aware of wherever you feel that peace in your body. And when you're ready, and only when you're ready, in your own time, nobody else's, this is all about you. Just to open your eyes so that you're fully present, fully aware, and fully back in the room, feeling grounded, centered, balanced, and peaceful. So when you're ready, open your eyes so that you're grounded, balanced, and peaceful. Just take a breath in. So welcome back, everybody. I hope you're all back. Those of you that have gone to the land of Nod or are so deeply relaxed, just enjoy it. I did a meditation this morning and goodness knows it was really deep. I think I was out for about half an hour, but it was very, very powerful. So anytime you can watch this over again, if any of you want to private message me with any comments, if you feel I've gone through the meditation too quickly, or you want me to go on a certain subject maybe for tomorrow evening, I'll do my best to do them every evening. Sometimes, I'll be honest with you, I'm tired. There's so many planetary movements at the moment, and being an energy sensitive, then I do feel them, and sometimes they just make me tired. If any of you have any healing requests, if they're for yourself, then that's fine. If they're for anybody else, if you could ask that person first if they actually want healing. I will be doing the FaceTime live in the morning. I have no idea what subject I'm going to cover because I just go with what comes, or intuition, or what wakes me up at 3 o'clock or 3:30 in the morning. I'm sure I'll be guided. But if you have any requests, feel free to put comments on here or private message me. For those of you that are not aware, the reason that I started doing the FaceTime live is because many of you said that you were struggling with the fear and the propaganda and the news and all the stuff that's going around. It took me a lot of courage to just do the FaceTime, and actually I'm really loving it, to be honest now. Please spread the word around your friends because there's many people struggling at the moment. Dawn, I will send you some healing by all means. Chloe, I'm still sending to your grandma, that's fine. Please be aware as well, I'm in about 3 different meditation groups at the moment, which is lovely because we send healing through those groups as well. And Peter Sanderson opened the group up very recently, and goodness me, it's gone from about 10, 20, 30 to I think maybe there's about 100 people, and they're from all over the world. We've got people on there from India, Bali, France, Geneva, England, America. Goodness me, it's just spreading. Everybody in the world needs help at the moment. So you know what? Just be at peace with yourself and go and spread that peace to other people, even if it goes through the walls of your house. I know many of us are in self-isolation, containment at the moment, but the more love, the more peace we have for ourselves, the more we spread that to everybody else. So, good night, God bless to all of you. I know some of you are night owls, I'm not. So, I'm just a softie, and I will be going to bed in the next few minutes. But if I don't get your messages this evening, I'll get them tomorrow. So good night and God bless to my family members on here. I know Philip's on. I know Russ on. Emma, you're like a sister to me anyway. Many of you have been friends of mine for a long time. Hazel and I studied homeopathy together, so I've known you for many years. So please, let's just support each other through this, If any of you feel grumpy and you're getting, a bit tetchy with your partners and whatever, just go back to the peace. That's what matters. So I would ask you, as I did this morning, to go and hug your loved ones. If you have partners, if you have children, go and give them a huge hug from me. And a huge hug from you. And I always remember the 2 runnies. It's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from him, and it's goodbye from everybody. But good night, God bless. I hope that you all have lovely, sweet dreams, and hopefully I'll catch up with you in the morning. I do aim to do these about 8:15, 9:15 in the morning. Struggling to remember myself actually, because we're an hour ahead, and when I've done meditation I just feel slightly spaced out. Just be careful if you've been deep in meditation. Make sure you're grounded and focused. Don't get up straight away, it's not a good idea. I don't want any of you having black eyes or broken noses. Just take your time to breathe, get into your feet, move your feet, wriggle your toes. But yeah, hopefully you'll be able to join me in the morning. Any suggestions, I'm very much open to that. So yeah, may we all be blessed with peace, with grace, with loving kindness, with patience, and all the skills that we will need to get through this time, because none of us know how long it's going to be. My friend was saying before, maybe 3 months. And I'm like, no, definitely not 3 months. But I guess it will be what it is. We'll be laughing about this in no time. We just need to support each other through it. So I'm going to give you all a huggle. Hugs to all of you, and love to all of you. And the Ho'oponopono mantra, I love you, please forgive me, I'm sorry, and thank you. I'll see you in the morning, or I'll see you tomorrow night, or I'll see you as and when. God bless. Bye. Bye.